Hi everybody, welcome back to Pink K-Pop Academy. Today we're going to be learning review 2, which is arms and some footwork movements from the last time. So hopefully you've done review 1 so you kind of know what to expect. But if not, if this is the first video you're seeing, this is part of the 30-day beginner program. You don't have to be doing the program to do this video, you can do it anytime. But if you want to do the program, check out the link in the description box for more information on that. So what we're going to do is go through a bunch of different moves that we've learned recently, and then we're going to put them all together to music, kind of like a little dance routine that you can use to practice with, okay? So today we're going to use G-Idol's Hwaa or Untitled Chapter just because it's a nice flowy song, so it's going to let us kind of really tap into that flowiness with the arms, okay? But after this, once you've learned the routine, you can kind of do it to any song at all that will help you practice the moves, okay? So the first one we're going to do is we're going to start with the elbow, remember, because the elbow is the key to the flowiness in the arms. So you're going to lift the elbow up for me and then lift the wrist up. And elbow down and wrist comes down. On the other side, elbow up, wrist up, elbow down, wrist down. Elbow, wrist, 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 elbow, wrist. So we'll do just a few of those, and then we're going to level it up by popping one arm up to start with, and then we bring this elbow down and we bring this elbow up at the same time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so now we're going to make some more use of that elbow. So in the arms video, I taught you guys about the 90-degree arm, right? So we're going to use that a little bit here. I'm just going to stand for more stability. So you're going to pop that elbow up like that for me. It's uncomfortable. Remember, that's part of knowing that you're doing it right, is that it's uncomfortable. So you're bringing the elbow as high and as far forward as you can, and your shoulder comes forward as well. And it's almost like your whole shoulder and arm are like sitting like on top of the joint rather than in it. It's kind of almost on top of it. That kind of feeling. Okay? So we're going to go 90-degree arm, then we're going to go down to a wrist, and then we're just going to go flat. We try it on the other side. 90-degree arm, down to a wrist, and then flat, back on the other side. 90-degree arm, get that elbow up, down to a wrist, and flat, and again, 90-degree arm, down to a wrist, and then flat. So we're going to do those slowly first, and then they'll speed up a little bit, okay? So now we've got a good elbow wrist practice going on, so we want to bring the shoulder in as well. So we're going to do those shoulder, elbow, wrist flops that I taught you guys in that video, and this is how we make our hands nice and flowy and floppy, right? So we're going to bring them forward. So again, we're going to go slow at first, bringing the shoulder forward so the rest of the arm flops. Then we bring the elbow forward, and then we bring the wrist and we drop it down, and we go shoulder, elbow, wrist, shoulder, elbow, wrist, shoulder, elbow, wrist, shoulder, elbow, wrist. So the rest of the arm just kind of flops behind until its part is called forward for duty. Okay, so we'll start these slow and then slowly speed them up until they're flowing. Okay, then we're going to change to a twirl arm. So whoo is what we're going to do. So the elbows come up, remember the elbows come up, the hands come in towards the body, in, and we pop them up. And we want to get that soft hand going where we if you lay the hand flat, you just push up the middle finger, right? And it'll splay out the other fingers like that, so you end up with what's called a soft hand. Okay, so we twirl it up, we have a soft hand, and then what you're going to do is just bring them down in front. You can rain them down if you want, or you can just keep them soft coming down. Okay, we do that together. 3, 4, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down. So we'll do a couple of those, okay? Then we're going to do some heel toe moves, okay? So we're going to lift up either toe and either heel, whichever is comfortable for you to start with, okay? And we're just going to do a couple of those just to get our legs ready, okay? And then we're going to go into a push step there, okay? We'll do a couple of these. Okay, and without breaking these, you're going to keep these going, but once you hear me say 3, 4 again, right, what we're going to do is twirl the hands up, bring them down, twirl up with one push, bring them down with the second push, okay? So we're going to just start bringing those in. just to help your body start to practice its coordination of hands and feet moving together. Okay, and it's okay if you trip up a little bit when you do these at first. Okay, that's just your body learning to send signals in two places at the same time. Okay, so we're going to do those. And after that, we're going to practice our arm placements. Remember, we have the low, then we have the side, we have the diagonal up, and we have the straight. Okay, so we're going to go low, side, diagonal, up. And then just for some movement, we're going to kind of very quickly cross, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Same cross. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to be doing those moves just to get used to the placements, okay? And then to step it up a level, we're going to pop both arms out on the diagonal, okay? Then you're going to bring them together in front of you, doesn't matter which way around, and twirl them. And then pop them out the other way. Bring them in, twirl the wrists, pop them out, bring them in so the wrists are facing each other, and twirl them around. And we'll start those slowly, and then we'll speed them up, okay? And then after that, we're going to do some cross steps, okay? So we're going to go to the right first. So we have our right, left, behind, right, and together. Now, when we get here, what you're going to do is push the arm out, and it's flowy, okay? So we go the other side, we're going left, right, behind, left, and together. And the other side, right, left, behind, right, and together. One more time, left, right, behind, left, and together, okay? And then it's going to go to a bowl change. So we're going left, behind to start. Ready? 3, 4. Left, right, push, right, left, push, left, right, push, right, left, push. So a little bit of speed picking up there. We'll do a couple of those. And then to finish it off, we'll go back to our elbow, wrist, down, elbow, wrist, down, elbow, wrist, down, elbow, wrist, down, and one more set of them flowing together, and that'll finish out the song. Okay? So, I'll get to that in a second. But because of how these moves fit together, some of them don't fit together particularly nicely, okay? So every so often there's going to be a change beat, and you'll see it come up on the screen. It'll tell you what's coming up next, and you'll see it'll say change, okay? And that means that there's going to be a 3, 4 before you start the next one. So let's say we're in the middle of these flowy things, right? So then I'll stop for a 3, 4 so that I'm ready to go into the next move. Because if I don't give myself and yourself that time to change over, we're not going to be able to get into the next move by the start. Okay, so some of them will be full 16 beat sections, some of them will have 2 beats cut off at the end so that we can get ready for the next one, but you don't have to think about it because it's all going to come up here on the screen, and by the time you're ready to move on to doing it with your own songs, you'll know where those things are instinctively yourself. Okay, so don't worry too much about it, but just if you see me stop, just go, okay, we're just changing, we're getting ready for the next one. Okay, but it should show you in the little instructions on the screen as well. Okay, so if you're ready, let's get started. If you're not ready, feel free to go over this part of the video again. That's no problem. But if you're ready, let's get the music and get started, okay? 3, 4. 차디찬 한겨울이 덮친 듯, yeah. 시간은 다 얼어버리고. Together. 잔인한 그 바람이 남긴 듯한 어둠은 깊어버리고. Nice free arms. Let's go. Let's go.
내 너의 흔적 남지 않게 하리 못다운 원망도 회회타리 쓸쓸한 추위를 걷어가긴 남자 시들은 공기를 줄여발지 하늘뿐이다 지금 봄을 누리다 추억은 모조리 보이다 걸음이 다 찬란한 꽃을 피우리라
1, 2, twirl arms. Here we go. Well done on finishing review 2. So if you're doing the feedback program, practice this a couple of times. You can take a couple of days. You don't have to do it right away. And then send me a video of yourself for feedback, of course. But if you're not doing the feedback program, I would just like you to practice this 1 or 2 times every day from now on. So give me 2 or 3 times for today to make sure that it sets into the body. And then after this, give me 1 or 2 times. And if you've been using review 1 as your warm-up, then you can just replace it now with review 2, okay? But I would like you to do at least review 2 1 or 2 times every day. If not doing review 1 as well, that'd be the ideal. But I know, our time is our time and we don't always have a lot of it. So whatever you guys can fit in, but at least try and fit in review 2 once every day until we hit review 3, okay? So well done, everybody. Y'all are amazing, and I will see you again soon. Bye.